If Square is your preferred payment method, then today I'm going to show you how to integrate Square into your Rent More Pro software so that you could start accepting Square payments from clients. Now, you have to go to a very specific Square site, and this is the developer.squareup.com/us/en. And you could log into the site using your regular Square credentials. Now, to get started, this is the main dashboard, and you'll just go to this, hit Account, and then Developer Dashboard. Now you'll see that there is a Applications option, and I already have one created, but typically if this is your first time creating an API, this will be your first. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So you'll click this plus button, and then you'll put the application name. Since this is for Rent More Pro, we will input Rent More Pro. Of course, I already have that ID, so I'll just put test. All right, and now you're going to select what you would like to build first. For this, I'm just going to select accept payments. Then next, and you're building this for a company. And so then we'll hit complete after it's done. Now I'm not going to use this because I already have one created, so I'll show you what it looks like with this one. Once you hit create, this will pop up. And this is your credentials. You'll notice that there's a sandbox and a production option. However, before we get into that, I'm going to show you where to go with Rent More Pro. So over here, you'll select Settings, Account Settings, Payments, and then you'll select your preferred payment method. You have the option of Stripe or Square, but since this is for Square, we'll select Square. Now, if you scroll all the way down, you'll notice that there is a Square Payment Gateway Details, and Square needs 6 API keys. First is the Square Live App ID, then it's the Square Live Access Token, the Square Live Location ID, the Square Test App ID, the Square Test Access Token, the Square Test Location ID. Now, Sandbox is the test version and production is the live version. So if you go to Sandbox, this is the tester, you'll notice right here that there is the application ID. This would be your app ID. So I'll copy this and I'll paste it over to this box, and you'll need to make sure that everything is correct. So Sandbox is test and application ID is app ID. Now you'll access the access token. For this, you'll have to click show, and then you'll copy this and paste it into the Square Test Access Token. All right, now we'll switch over to production, and this is the live API keys. For here, you'll notice production application ID. So you'll copy this and you'll place it under Square Live App ID. Now as for the access token, like earlier, you'll have to select show and then copy this and paste it under access token. Now you'll have to navigate away from this in order to get your location ID. And in order to do that, you'll open up this page and then you'll select locations. Now you'll notice there's the sandbox and there's a production location. So for this, we will select the sandbox location ID. And remember, since sandbox is test, that means that we'll place this under Square Test Location ID. Now you'll repeat the same process for production. All right, and once you have all of these text boxes filled out, you are completed with your API keys. Now you'll simply go under Update Settings and click this so that it saves all of your API keys. If you navigate outside of the website before clicking Update Settings, you'll lose all of your keys and you'll have to repeat this process once more. Thank you.